I bet you anything they're gonna they'll tie in Killian with Aaron Taylor
Yeah,
Johnson.
I think that's going to be Jodie's father
Yeah.
or
I,
brother, something along the lines.
yeah.
He's going to be related to them. I guess brother might make more sense, though we speculated that it was her dad by the way
Yeah.
they shot it in 28 years later.
What was missing that you wish we got in this trailer?
I think it was the Aaron. I thought he was an integral part of probably the story because that
Mm.
was the focus of the first one. Was a relationship between the boy's relationship between his mom and then versus his dad. So I that was probably the thing that I expected to see and just didn't. Um, there is a guy with a beard in this, and I wondered if that was him, but then it looks like he's getting his face teared off
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
torn off, and I was like,
That,
it's probably not him.
yeah, that my guess is that's going to be the first either that's going to be Samson, but then again, like you said, it
Mm-hmm.
looks like he was getting his face ripped apart. Or it's going to be the first victim for Jack O'Connell's gang, where they
Yeah,
stalk this person. And then it also looks like they're terrorizing maybe a family, which I guarantee is going to be the bodies that were hanging in that house in the first film, where we see, I think it's like Jimbo or Jimmy, that was it,
Jimmy.
written
Yeah,
on the chest. And I was like, oh man, maybe this is going to be Jim from, who Cillian Murphy played in the first film. Instead, we find out that Jimmy is actually Jack O'Connell, who starts 28 years later. The boy is now a man. So, with that, I bet that's going to be setting up that backstory. And a lot of this is like, I don't really care about going back and revisiting all this from a different lens and perspective. Keep that open-ended. I like that
yeah.
better because you start thinking about, man, how ruthless are these people? What really happened here? That's more scary than showing us. And then at the same time, I just don't want there to be a backstory on Dr. Kelso more than what we got for
Yep.
Samson and also Jimmy and the gang. Just if I don't want to see where they went. Again, that's more terrifying to know or to let that be open-ended. Show us where they're going. Show us like, well, how do you end up living
And
and
bringing in
creating?
someone new and
Yeah,
having them carry it on too, because I think that is the most interesting thing of what this looks like. The Dr. Kelson Sampson stuff. I don't want to say that I don't care, but I kind of don't care.
I
I'm
feel
more
that. Yeah.
interested in this Teletubbies gang because
Yeah,
they're
well,
creepy and
yeah.
they seem to be pulling from Teletubbies and Jimmy Savile and bringing kids into it, and they're like the new group that's going to be pushing whatever they are forward, and that's creepy to me because that is like a next step in society evolution of when this
Yeah.
happens. These are the things that start unfolding. The Dr. Kelson Sampson thing, other than seeing some huge dong again, like I just don't care.